Disney had its earnings call this morning. We're going to go over a couple of things. There was a lot of talk about 2025 in the call and what they expect to be a success and so on and so on. You know what they didn't talk about at all? Snow White. They, in fact, seem to be avoiding the movie because they didn't talk about it in the last earnings call either. So I think expectations are low. I think they know this movie is going to do badly. Rachel Zegler is probably becoming the most unlikable person in Hollywood. She went on a big spiel yesterday talking about how she hopes Trump voters pretty much know nothing but pain. There was another video that I saw Minority Home talk about where she apparently is like, yeah, if you don't vote the way that I vote, go ahead and hit that unfollow. I hope she just keeps doing this and Disney does nothing. They're not saying anything. She's the biggest red flag there is. She hasn't even had, I don't think she's had any box office success. Maybe that Hunger Games movie she was in, but she was barely in it from what I understand. Like, she's not the headliner. Like, the movies where she is a headliner, all of them are very mediocre, if not failures. So it's funny to see all this happen. It's going to be really funny to see how this movie performs. I think Snow White is going to be a catastrophic failure for them, for it being Disney, and for her, because it's going to be yet another box office disaster for her. So they did their earnings call, and they had some good notes. Talked about how 20th Century Fox is pretty much a good investment for them, and that they are apparently seeing some continuing success with Disney Plus. I don't know if I believe that. They noted that their cruise line is doing well, and it's helping to offset the underperformances that they're seeing in their theme parks, which, by the way, they have little to say about the upcoming Epic Universe that Universal is opening, their main competitor. They're in trouble, and I think they know it. They talked about how they expect the parks to be good next year, which is going to come through raising ticket prices. That's what they keep doing. You know how they offset what's going on with their parks? They just keep raising the prices. Eventually, they will, and they're already doing this, but they will continue to price more families out. Take a family of 4 to Disney, the price that you will pay in total is it's amazing. It's a lot of money. You're going to spend thousands of dollars. Is that really worth it? Like, you could go to Hawaii for that money. Why would I go to Disney? You're better off just going to Universal. And more people are doing that. But they got pressed for some stuff. They deflected a lot of questions. But once again, avoided Snow White. This should be one of their big features. They should be jumping up and down about this movie. This movie is going to be a big hit for them. So they highlighted a series of troubling trends that they've had in this. They've had a little bit of optimism, but there doesn't seem to be any surrounding Snow White. Their theme parks continue to decline in demand. Universal is becoming big competition for them, and they know it. They continue to bleed financially, especially in India, where they reported a $12 billion loss. Additionally, Disney was touting the Fox acquisition as a strategic win. But, what about the rest of their content? All of the content like Avatar, which they gloated about, they didn't create that. So, overall, I think that their reliance on increasing prices to boost their revenue rather than expanding their customer base will ultimately undermine their long-term growth that they like to talk about. And their dependency on legacy franchise is kind of showing, I think, people that they have a very limited innovation. So we'll see what happens with Disney. I don't think that they're going to have a good 2025. Now, they had some wins this year in the box office, and, that's good, but they didn't really fly and run away and blow the doors off of any kind of profit marks overall as a company because of their theme parks, which is where they get the majority of their money. And Universal's moving in, and, I just don't know. I don't think they can compete, especially with all the shit that they're doing over there with Mario, Nintendo. They got that Donkey Kong Land coming. Zelda Park is apparently in the works. We'll see. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And we will see you on the next one. Peace.